outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Fouled off. He was late. And that is out of play. That smash towards center. Brings it in. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Gil Hodges in the box now. No balls and a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Cuts and misses. Back here with my pal Singy. And pitching in this game, Roger Clemens.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. It bangs off the wall. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And here is Manny Ramirez. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. De La Cruz, the runner at third. Ruth at second with nobody out. Fought off foul. And now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Fires to the plate. And he's out. Bellinger up to hit. Rolled to short. Possible 2 ball. Over to second for 1. To Hodges in time. That's an inning. Back here in Denver. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Jimenez back to work. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And 1 gone. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And that one finds its way through.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second, and great jump. And the tying run is now in scoring position. The shortstop takes the ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Henderson squeezes it, and that's the third out. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Goose Gossage.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Adley Rutschman, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Hit on the ground to the right side. Hodges takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Line drive. Nice grab. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Mark McGuire. Ball one, no strikes. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And now the count is even. That one missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. Back here at Coors Field, on to the third inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Checks his swing, now would appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around. And now it's Juan Soto. Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right. The new pitcher in the game, Devin Williams.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Pitch misses, and that is ball one. In there, got him looking for the K. And they're down to their last out. Trout now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And a big swing and a miss. 1 strike away. Got him. And that'll do it.
So much rides on each and every at-bat in these 3-inning games. It's like the playoffs. Sometimes all it takes is one big swing and some great pitching to come away with a quick 1-0 win.
The final 1-0. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
1 run is all I needed right there. On to the next one. Let's go. Get the double PXP points today. Mark McGuire. That's a good lineup.
Welcome to a stadium with one of the best views in the GBL. This is Farrows Field. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Heat and the Cats.
And now, please welcome your
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go now? Now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Elly De La Cruz.
Inside corner for a strike, and this one is off and running. The shortstop takes the ball. Taking a look at this stadium, it is obvious they did their best not to block the views beyond that center field wall.
Yeah, that would have been a huge mistake. The triple decks in left and right are well worth keeping those views clear in center.
Base knock right field. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Runner on the move. Bunting for a hit. And a foul ball.
Morgan's trying to bunt it, man.
Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And the 0-2. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run.
Woo-hoo-hoo. 448 feet.
And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Digging in, Manny Ramirez. Out to center, Marte. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And there's two down. Two down, base is empty. Here's Adley Rutschman. A dive, nice stop from his knees to throw, and very nicely done for the out.
Look at that bomb by Bailey. Oh, the bomb.
Back here at Farrows Field. Our starting pitcher in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do we need to know here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. Pop quiz time for you, Singy. Can you tell me what year the Global Baseball League started?
Oh, man. Well, I know it was a post-war effort to share baseball with the entire world, so I'd imagine sometimes.
These guys are talking too much, man. It's kind of in my ear. I usually don't wear the headphones. The headset, I mean. But these guys are just talking too much. Like, I don't care when this league started, or I just want to play the game, man.
Time in the 50s.
And now, Carlos Beltran.
This guy's a 99.
Swings through that one out in front that time. You're warm, Singy. The Global Baseball League started November 5th, 1955.
There you go. I was close. Time flies when you're having fun in the GBL.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And now 2 gone. Yordan Alvarez in the box now. Take strike 1. Beltran at second with 2 down. Off the mark there. And 1-1.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Matt Strom. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
No hits, nothing.
So digging in, Gunnar Henderson.
He doesn't get his hit. I'm like that. I like.
And first offering is
and
fouled
I do a lot
off.
of first pitch swinging.
On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball.
I know people say, hey, take 4 of the strikes. I'm like, I don't want to play this game for 30 minutes. I just want to get this done in 10 minutes.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGuire. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Another 448.
And they add a run. It's 3-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with
like
making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Battle to the ball.
Jackson Merrill at the dish now. If you look at his early accomplishments, most start by calling him the youngest player ever to do something.
Yeah, do you have an example?
Of course I do. Jackson Merrill is the youngest player all time with a multi-homer game, including a walk-off home run.
Now, that's a good night at the yard.
And he grounds one to the right side. Kipnis gets it to first. He's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero will hit next.
These 2 cards have been my day one.
Swing and a ground ball. The throw to first, and that is. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Chase Headley.
I'm not gonna stay.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
A lot of games to draw, so I'm just gonna go right at it. Same thing with the pitching.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bellinger gets under it.
Get it over with.
He's there. He's got it. One up,
but
one down.
I think I might do an online game.
So up next, Jason Kipnis.
I got some viewers on. Say what's up in the chat. I got some viewers. So
fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
My palm starts getting sweaty. I start.
Comes up empty.
Playing the AI versus another human is a whole different ball game. You got to read their
hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Tendencies, how they behave.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Right through there for a strike.
And I realize when you play early in the morning, you get weak competition.
Headed down the line. Guerrero hustling after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
When I play online,
into center and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat.
A swing and a miss. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Felix Bautista.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Trout sizing it up, nabs it, and there's one away. And next is the designated hitter, Babe Ruth. He's already homered here in this one.
I'm still in this one. Nope.
Up and in, ball one.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Substitution now at first base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Julio Rodriguez. Runner takes off. Pitch is high. Throw. Save. Rodriguez, the runner at second with one away.
I need to steal 50 bases.
Runner on the go again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save.
Good fundamental baseball right there. Let's go, Manny.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
That was horrible.
1-2.
Wow, that was horrible. That was my
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. In comes the run from third, and they lead by 4.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you
one.
feel really good about what you did at the plate. You
swing,
trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to
Nobody
it. That's
saw
great
that.
work right there.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. First offering misses badly for ball 1. That one in triple digits.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Off the mark there. And a count 2-1. Next offering is fouled back.
You know,
Man at first, one away.
Those are, if you want to strike me out, you strike me out with a curveball or a splitter.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And puts the squeeze
Like,
on
I'm a
that
sucker
one.
for those
And there's 2 away.
splitters.
They hand the
You're
ball
so
over
slow.
to a new arm, Devin Williams.
And
like a
he's got a
fastball,
big-time
you only have,
breaking
like,
ball to contend
not
with.
even a
Hitters
split second to
going to have to
think
pick it
about
up early if they're going to have
For a
any
curveball,
chance.
you're just thinking.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Adley Rutschman.
Guy's batting 158.
And first offering is fouled off.
I'm a first strike hitter.
Ball 1.
Late swing, foul
I
to the
usually
left.
go to work at 4 in the morning. I woke up today. I worked 14 hours yesterday. And I just couldn't go back to sleep. So let me grind out a bit.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
That was bad. Let's get this game over with.
Back here in Egypt. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Juan Soto. Devin Williams into the game. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time.
0-1.
And that's in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped up. Henderson moving under this one. He makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1. Trout stands in now and watches strike 1. Williams, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch. And for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Smoked on the ground a second. On to first. Ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families. And that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by.
I think we'll do a live game. Let's see, we'll do a ranked game. Our first ranked game of the year. So we're going to go change my squad real quick to my squad. Take the best ballers out there. And let's see what we can do, folks. Taking these guys out. Put a mark in there. Let's see what we can get out there. Alright, I got all my cards. Roman Anthony I like. JJ, he's fast. I need some speed runners. I'm taking this guy. I got infield. Max Muncy's good. First base. Jason Dominguez. Couple of outfielders, infielders. All right, we're good to go. Let's see what we can do online, folks. Let's do a ranked. do Colorado. Let's get some home runs in here. Actually, I don't have the Yankee Stadium. Let's do August, 7 p.m. rain. Overcast. 60, look at that, 67. Let's see who we can find, folks. And nobody's playing right now. I can't find an opponent. Nobody's playing. I don't want to go that high. Nobody's playing right now. Look at this. Wow. I guess I'm the only one playing this game in the morning. 183 found an opponent. That's not good. I wanted somebody in the 67th. All right, who we're going to go through? I'm probably not throw Ubaldo. Cheater. Let me put a lefty in the middle of this lineup. Max Clark. Between Mark and this guy, Ali Rushman. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. My first online ranked game of this season. See you guys bring this to luck.
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight.
Right,
it's Philadelphia going up against Ecuador.
Let's hope this guy doesn't go.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
All right, let's see. Look at my uniform. Yeah, a badass team. Going ranked.
All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill today, Ubaldo Jimenez. What should we keep an eye on here?
First ranked game.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. 0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. To the right side. In plenty of time to first. And they get Ohtani for the out. Jason Churio getting ready to hit. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Inside. And it's 1-0. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Splitter, sinker, down and in. First pitch.
That's down and in.
No, I gotta go high, man.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
I'm gonna give him a heater, up and in.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what,
throw him a
he
sinker
earned that
down the
walk.
middle. Go for the double play.
Cedar Rafaela, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Got him swinging.
So right now I'm keeping the eye level low. I'm just throwing lows.
Swing
right there, that little corner.
One.
Get that quick strike.
Leads off first
now
with 2 down in the inning.
See?
And he chases that one
He's
below the zone.
Down.
From a pitcher's
so
perspective,
I'm about to change his eye level right now.
Beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it.
Hey, he's too
but
late.
He's commanded his fastball, and
that.
out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Ball one there.
I'm gonna throw another slider. I think I could trick him with this one.
2 balls.
This one in the dirt.
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. All right. Might do a curveball. I have a bad feeling about this one.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
All right, my first time batting in ranked season, folks. Let's go. Let's go.
Back here with my pal Singy. And our pitcher in this game, Brandon Sproat. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter.
See, on ranked, I wait for pitches. Anything in the box, I'm swinging at it.
Fastball for a strike.
Caught me napping on that one.
2 strikes.
I thought it was going a little bit out. So.
Into the outfield base hit. So
My
a
first
runner
hit.
aboard to start the inning.
My first online hit. Peter.
Now the number 2
I
hitter,
think I can
Babe
steal on
Ruth.
this guy. I'm going to go for a steal.
Runner on the go. Pitch inside.
Ball 1.
Yeah.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
I'm not a
No
good
outs. Runner on second. Now one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
I should have let it go.
That's
That
one of
was
those,
a
if
ball.
you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Runner goes again. And there's a foul ball. Man at second. Churio settles underneath it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
I messed up that at bat. I took the wrong approach.
Now here is Manny Ramirez. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or flip.
Can't believe I bombed this. I had a runner on second with no outs.
And that'll do it.
That was very disappointing. Very disappointing. I got too ahead of myself there.
Top of the second, and now the first baseman, Justin Turner. Jimenez back to work. Cut on and lifted in the air. Guerrero hustling after it. Makes the catch.
I just
and
remembered I
there's one
had
gone.
Manny Ramirez on left field.
Zach Neto
He's going to
digs
cause me
in
some
now.
problems.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all
He's
the
gonna give me up
skills.
a triple.
The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Here comes Chris Taylor.
See, I'm going to go fastball up and in. He's probably expecting something down low.
Taylor hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a
I'm gonna go
5th round
back down
pick
low.
back in 2012. That's in there, and that
There
is
we go.
strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters
go
don't
with a
have time to
slider.
think in between pitches.
Misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I'll go give him a sinker.
And a
There we
swing
go.
and a miss, and a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
Pitching?
Back here in
I
Denver,
love pitching.
and now here is
Because you're
Max
playing with
Clark.
somebody else's mind. That's what I love. Pitching unranked versus another human being. It's a chess. It's a chess game. I love it. The AI, I'm just throwing fastballs. But when you're playing online ranked, you're playing with somebody's mind. So I love pitching. All right, so let's see. I need to get a run.
That misses.
I hit one home
1-0.
run. Or maybe a
1-0.
2-run home run. This guy will quit.
That one fouled off. Turner tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And quickly one away in the second.
I'm doing horrible.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
I'm doing very horrible. I'm chasing pitches I shouldn't be chasing.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
I was thinking fastball there.
And it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Oh, I could have went to third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Mark McGwire now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
I feel like I'm being
ball
outsmarted by someone that doesn't know how to play.
Check swing.
And that's messing with me right now. Because I'm like, I should be better than this.
Misses.
And then you try too hard and you fail. Instead of just relaxing and let the game come to you.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Like, I got the runner on second, and I'm like, this is a guaranteed
run. So the go-ahead run in scoring position.
It's in your head.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. That one's in.
Like, I also noticed that.
One.
I can't talk while I'm.
This to center field.
Drop.
He's got it, and that is that.
See.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the
And I'm not going to underestimate
Contreras.
this opponent. I'm not.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That's a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now here is Max Schumann.
I told you guys, you play in the mornings, you get some.
Swing and a chopper out to short.
Oh, go, Jeter, go.
In there safely. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. To third, and that's a fair ball.
See, Manny Ramirez is horrible,
headed for third. Coming home. The relay, head first, slides safe at the plate, and it's 1-0.
Well done, drives in the run. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Churio at the plate now. That's ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
To first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single. Ceddanne Rafaela now at the plate.
Oh,
he's
all right. I got to go for 2 strikeouts here. He's gonna get aggressive right now. I gotta go at him right now.
1 away. Puts a bunt down. McGwire to the plate.
Yeah.
And the defender squeezed perfectly. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Bautista.
He's not catching me napping right now.
Swinging his first time.
He's gonna get aggressive with me.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that is that.
Right. Watch this, folks. When I'm down, I get serious. No more smiling, no more jokes.
Back here at Coors Field
Taking my
as we
opponent
go
very seriously.
to the last of the third. Now the third baseman, Kobe
Get some
Mayo.
magic right here.
Just missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that
No
pitch
more
did a
Mr.
good
Nice
job
Guy.
to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
See?
The next
I'm
offering
not
misses.
swinging at BS.
Yeah, that's ball 2.
No more Mr. Nice Guy, man.
And another
See?
ball.
You're not gonna trick me. Nope.
On the corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Come on, throw me a pitch, man. You're making me think too much.
In the air on the
Threw me the
infield.
same one.
Taylor makes the grab, one down. So the batting order turns over, and now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball
We're
one.
taking pictures, man. We're taking pictures.
Ball 2.
1 out, base is empty. In the air, out to center.
Drop.
That one gets down for a hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
Ruth stands in now, looks at that one inside. Way high there, and the count is 2-0. Tying run is at first. Here in the last half of the third. And a base hit right there. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Notice all his first pitches are balls.
And that's inside.
And he keeps jamming me. I keep swinging
out towards right field. 2 away now. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero.
The guy
This
keeps
at-bat
jamming
might
me
not
with
seem like a huge
fastball
deal
up
right
and in. I need
now,
to
but
stop falling
baseball
for
is a
that.
game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
So his first pitches have all been balls.
And a swing and a miss.
I gotta
there.
stop swinging
It
at
was a good
those.
changeup to hit
I
up
gotta
in the
stop swinging
zone.
at
I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Text offering upstairs. First and second, 2 down. Popped up. Taylor makes his way towards it. Drops into the glove. And that will end the inning.
He keeps jamming me with that fastball.
And we're back.
And I
New
keep
inning
falling
getting
for it.
started. And here's the first baseman, Justin Turner. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Turner's an interesting guy to talk hitting with. He's someone that kind of espouses the modern hitting philosophy. The whole let the ball travel, let the ball get deep. For Justin Turner, that is beat it with that. I want to hit the ball out front. I want to hit the ball out in front of the plate. That's what he is trying to do.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And the slider just misses. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. On the warning track. And hauls it in. Zach Neto, the next to hit. Flied to right.
I was
his
holding my
first time.
breath on that one.
That one the other way. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll be safe at
What's
first.
going on with my defense this morning? What is going on?
Chris Taylor now struck out swinging his first time. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 7.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's ball 2.
Man at first, 1 away. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And now it's William Contreras. Went down on strikes his first time through. And misses inside. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. to count 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right
more,
there.
baby.
Just
One
ended
more,
up
one more,
out in
one more,
front of
one
the
more. Here we
slider.
go.
Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
Now that's strike 3 and the third out.
All right.
So,
all right, folks. This is it.
back here in Denver, now it's going to be
right
Max Clark.
Feel it.
Yeah, that's it
No,
for a
you're
strike.
not getting me with those up and
0-1.
ins anymore.
0-1.
I learned my lesson. See?
0-2 count.
He keeps
Both
attacking
pitches
that
on the
corner.
inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something.
He
off
knows.
speed
He
or
knows
away.
that corner is my. All right, now we're playing. Okay.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
2 up and in, 1 away, down low. He's probably gonna go right here.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to
gets there.
feel
He's
pretty
going
confident.
like this.
3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Headed towards the corner. Churio on the move.
No.
And there's one down. And now Adley Rutschman doubled his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Churio makes the grab, and there's 2 down. And now the first baseman, Mark McGuire. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck.
It's a double.
Gone
Oh.
into the deepest part of the park. He'll touch them all. It's 1-1.
Feeling it, folks. I'm
So
feeling
it's all
it.
tied up thanks to the home run. This is Bryson Stott. And that's way high. And it's 1-0.
That fastball was a mistake he threw. Oh.
And another ball. Strode. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Next to hit, Kobe Mayo. Popped up. Under it is Justin Turner to
falling
make the
for that
catch.
fastball,
And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Max Schumann. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Clark coming on. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That one in there.
Now you want to play with the corner?
This game has been
I
so
could play
tight,
that
it
corner
feels like the
game
next
too,
team to score will win it.
And takes low for ball 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna play that corner game too. Then.
And there's a ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2
Unfortunately,
strikes
he's
here.
not
I
forward
love it.
for it.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. And the batter now, Jason Churio. Churio goes 6'1", just 19 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
He's probably got to know that down spot is my like.
Next
Down
offering
is
is
my go-to
downstairs.
Probably do a curveball, something different.
Curve in the dirt.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
I'm gonna have to take Manny
Showed
out
some
of
really
left
nice
field,
patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now at the plate, Cedar Rafaela. Out in front and foul to the left side. And that one is downstairs.
Manny, he's
and
horrible,
it's a ball
man.
to strike.
On fielding.
That's
he's
inside.
a liability.
Inside, ball 2.
Runner at second, 2 down. Good eye in that spot.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
I got Jason Dominguez coming up. He's been one of my favorite hitters. I just benched him for Manny
Back here
Ramirez.
at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Sproat back to work. Rafaela giving chase.
Go.
That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Man,
This
Jeter's
has been a
on
really
fire,
nice game at
man.
the plate for him.
He's gonna walk me.
He looks locked in. First pitch fast.
Oh, he's trying to throw off my. If he keeps hitting pause, he's trying to throw me off. Asshole. Oh, he's warming up the bench.
Ball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now Babe Ruth.
Wow.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
Yeah.
He powers that one out of here. It's 3-1. Next to hit, Jason.
Oh, he's probably gonna quit. He's gonna quit. Yeah, he's gonna quit.
Dominguez.
Told you he was gonna quit after a home run. That was a good one for right Philadelphia. Get out of here, man. That was a good game. Thought he was gonna quit. He was gonna. We're running another game, but let me tweak my lineup a bit. Let me tweak this lineup. Jeter's definitely staying. All right, Max. Should I put Max Muncy? Vision 50 for Kobe Mayo. Yeah, look at that vision difference. I think Kobe. I need higher vision for I need higher vision. Who at 89? I don't trust that guy. Gunnar Henderson. Does he plays third base too? I have to go with Gunnar. I'm gonna give Gunnar a chance. Jason Dominguez. Manny, I'm probably gonna 47 vision. I need higher visions. Andre. Let me give these guys a chance. I need a left fielder. I need somebody fast, speed. I'm probably gonna go with Jaron Duran. His vision, but Manny's stronger. I do need the speedy guys. I'm probably gonna take Jaron Duran. Oh, Julio. Let me take Julio. Speed. I need speed. I'm gonna take Julio. I got 81 speed, 62. This guy is slow. I need speed. Where's Ellie De La Cruz? I have Ellie De La Cruz. What am I talking about? I have Ellie De La Cruz. I don't like Andre Beltre. He sucks. I have all these great cards and I didn't use them. Alright, I think we're good now. William Contreras. Do I need him? Contact. Division 70. I might take William. Alright, okay, alright. I think we figured this out. Is this guy any good? Can I put Gunner on second? Jackson. Do I like Max Clark? His speed is back. Cody. I should put Cody Bellinger out there. I think we got our lineup right here. Cody has a beautiful swing. Ellie, I gotta get Ellie to the top of the lineup. All right, we're gonna have to. I still want to keep Beirut at second. I'm gonna put Ellie De La Cruz on third. Put the speed in between these guys. All right, Manny at fourth. All right. Actually, I want Vlad. Manny, you could go to the bottom. Okay, this is gonna be my better lineup, folks. All right. See, we could go 2-0 in the season. We're gonna go 2-0 right now, folks. Hold up. Did I get another pitcher? Hold on. I got some new players and I didn't upgrade this. Hold on. Chase Dolan. George Kirby. All right. Let's go multiplayer, ranked, solo. I took off the crossplay because I don't like playing Nintendo people. Nintendo Switch people.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Ecuador taking on San Diego. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, getting the nod on the mound, Joe Musgrove. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
All right, ready to go here. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Hit weakly on the ground. Tosses to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. And now the DH, Babe Ruth. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. That clips the zone. Strike one. One out, base is empty. Tap foul at the plate.
The first pitch, just a tough pitch at the knees on the outside corner for a strike, and then he went in on the next one. So he's got to move the ball in and out,
see that
from pitch
curve
to
on
pitch,
that ball?
up and down, and just try to keep these guys looking all over the place and never lock into one area because he just doesn't have the stuff to beat you that way.
And a couple of quick outs. So two down now, and here is Ellie De La Cruz. There's the strike. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That one hit to right. Tatis. And that is that.
That was a bad inning. Just getting the feel of this game. I need to see the record for this guy.
Back here with my pal Singy. And getting to start, Shota Imanaga.
I opened this beer last night.
Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Ramirez sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And that one hammered. Guerrero going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. So digging in, Mark McGuire.
I don't like pitches that don't have sinkers. The sinker is my pitch. It's like my safety pitch.
And that's ball one.
So a pitcher with no sinker, I'm lost.
And another ball. 2 out, space is empty. That one misses. And now 3-0.
I'm scared. I don't like this pitcher.
That one ripped right center field. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Guerrero moving under it. And that is the inning.
All right, we got out of that one.
Second inning set to go. Now it's the right
I think
fielder,
I'm one home run
Guerrero.
from winning this game. Making this guy quit.
That one down the line and foul ball.
Keep throwing me those slow pitches. I'm going to catch up to them. Watch.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first. And Vladdy is set down. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Right side. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGuire. That one catches the corner for a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
I don't know if you heard me guys say this maybe 20 minutes ago. I'm weak against curveballs. I'm a sucker for curveballs.
And we're back. And now it's switch
I'll
hitting
chase
third
him in the
baseman
dirt.
Terry Pendleton.
I'll chase him in the sky. I'll chase him on the ground. I'll chase him in the subway. I'm a sucker for curveballs. But when I throw a curveball,
outside low.
people hit it out of the park.
That to right. Guerrero moving under it.
I'll tell you this much. The pitch that I throw and it hits a lot of home runs is the cutter. I throw the cutter up and in like Mariano Rivera.
With Max Muncy, it'll be interesting to see what he throws
hit
here.
It out of the park again.
He hammers the fastball. Now that's smacked to right center. Lunges, but can't make the catch. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. And that's downstairs.
This is when I wish I had my sinker. I need to get another pitcher in here.
Pitching change here, Cade Smith. Tatis waits. And it goes just foul. Muncy over at first with 1 away. That one not close. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the second baseman. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Well struck right field. Long gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Craig Biggio will hit next. That's out to center field. Bellinger moving under it. And the inning is over.
Remember what I said in the last game? When I'm down, I get serious. All right, here we go. All right.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Leading off, Adley Rutschman. Musgrove back to work. Fouled off to the right. Popped in the air. Left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 down. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. Ramirez getting to start in left in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Oh, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated. And if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. This is Bryson Stott. And a ground ball to first, and it's off the bag, and it gets by him. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning.
Unbelievable.
Bottom of the inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop.
Thought I was going to get a lucky break there. Unbelievable.
Finds its way through base
Man,
hit. And the leadoff man
horrible.
aboard.
I'm going to have to put Belly on first.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard.
Ellie on the move. Pitching for a strike.
Got him.
And they get Ellie trying to steal.
1-1.
On the ground to first, McGuire steps on first for the out. Mark McGuire getting ready to hit. Doubled his first time up. And ball 1.
1-0. 2-0's the count.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Slice down the right side.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. A healthy
2 fastballs
tough
up and
pitch
in.
at 98, but a really
go
good
with
pass
a
at the
splitter
ball.
outside.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. On to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout.
All right. That could have been worse. If I
Here's the
didn't
shortstop
kick Ellie out,
at the
he would've
plate.
scored.
Derek Jeter.
All right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
On the ground to the left.
Man, I'm just...
Zips it across. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. So now here's the DH, Babe Ruth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another.
Oh, gets dirty. Takes it himself, and he got him.
That cutter's
Nicely done at first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that one handled. Throws to first, and he is thrown.
The guy knows I'm desperate
innings.
right now. I'm desperate. So and I'm
And we're
just
back.
swinging at
Bottom
BS,
of the fourth.
throwing
Here's
whatever.
the third baseman, Terry
I'm
Pendleton.
desperate. So he's just like, let me throw BS's, let him go for it.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back, and that is gone. That one felt good, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. And now it's Max Muncy. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a foul straight back.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than...
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Muncy into second. It's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed bound.
Matt Strom into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Look, I'm throwing a cutter.
Now in the
throwing
box.
a cutter.
Comes up empty with a swing there. Muncy stands at second with no outs. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Bellinger makes the grab.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's
I have
the
a
catcher,
4-run
Craig
rule.
Biggio.
If
Fly
somebody
to center
scores
his
more than
first
4
time,
runs
he's
on
0
me,
for 1.
quit the game.
This one popped up. He's got it, and that ends
It's
the
like
inning.
if I'm not a grand slam away, I need to get a hit at least.
All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Vladimir
Taking the
Guerrero.
first pitch. Look, my hands are off the controller. I'm taking the first pitch. No, I'm not.
Just
Ball,
missed.
that's outside.
good
Boog,
thing.
it looks like somebody missed the
Same
swing
thing,
sign.
Cutter.
That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And it's even up.
Well, these guys, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center.
Yeah, I got my hit.
Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. That's towards center. Jenkins settles under this one, and it's caught for the out.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one back there, and it hits the fence. And they throw on the brakes at third with no intention of testing the strong arm in right.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
There's a swing and a drive. Tatis raging back towards the wall. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. The run scores from third, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Comes through with the RBI. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 on, 1 out. High fly ball out towards left field. On its way. Go.
Yeah!
He sends a rocket to left, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 4-3. 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Puts it away from
Sorry,
the
I've been quiet. I've been focusing.
And there are 2 down. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter, has grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a pop-up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Elly De La Cruz. And that one fouled off. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger has this one sized up. And there's one away. So up next, Roman Anthony. 0 for 2 in this one. In the air, left side. Ramirez hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Mark McGuire digs in now.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And now, Walker Jenkins. Check swing, no appeal. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the end.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Caught just shy of the wall. Top of the 6th inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Babe Ruth. Ruth, 38 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Foul ball there. Now the Bambino sends one deep to right. Lots of carry on that one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now it's going to be Elly De La Cruz. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I'm stealing.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. Elly looking to steal. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. 1 out and a runner at second. Swing and a ball line to center. Makes the catch. Out number 2. Here's Cody Bellinger. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Julio Rodriguez looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Pendleton zips it to first.
Damn.
Rodriguez out on the play. That ends the frame.
Should have bunted.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Now Terry Pendleton. Strom back to work. In the dirt. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And fouled off. On the ground, right side. In plenty of
That's
time.
why I love
the
the
first,
sinker.
and that's one
The
out as they
sinker's
get the
mine.
leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's Muncy to hit. And the first pitch
no
misses
strike.
for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Muncy hits a high fly ball, right field, slams into the wall and hangs on.
What an outstanding effort, going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly, so that was awesome.
Out to short, Jeter. Handles, throws to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. 3 up, 3 down.
9 more outs, folks. 9 more outs.
And we're back. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire.
I need some insurance runs now.
And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's Adley Rutschman. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. Manny Ramirez now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Swung
Hey, he
out,
homers
belted.
again.
That's back there.
He's going to quit.
And that
Gone.
ball is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And
Who's
they add
talking
to their
bad about
lead.
Manny
It's
Ramirez in the last
5-3.
game?
So
Who
2
said he has
down,
bad
and
defense?
here
It
is
wasn't me.
Bryson Stott. In the air, right
I wasn't
field.
talking bad about Manny
Tatis
Ramirez.
under it.
I never said I was going to
Makes
bench
the
him
grab,
because
and
he's
that's
too
the
slow in
inning.
left field. He's going to cost me 3 runs. I never said that. Freaking Manny, man. Manny Ramirez, man.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping in, number 94. Not even
1-0.
close there. And that's ball 1.
Well, these players digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Griffin Jacks on a pitch out of the pen here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Oh,
Take it,
can't
Ray.
get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting.
That's a scary one when it's riding up above the letters. Looked to me
Damn,
like he
man.
just tried to overthrow the fastball a little bit.
De La Cruz swings through it for strike 1.
No ball. 1
Good
strike.
pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with
ball, 1
runners
strike.
on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 6-5. Here's the left fielder, Roman Anthony. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these
1
next
ball,
couple
2
of
strikes.
batters.
In the air, left field, down the line. Ramirez makes the grab, one away. So digging in, Mark McGuire. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. Ball one, no strikes. Curve in the dirt.
2-0.
And downstairs.
No, that's down. Ball.
Ball 4, tried another
Ball 4.
curve
Take
but
your
couldn't
base.
locate it.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Man at first with one gone. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Base hit. The throw into second. They take the force out. Nice long throw there. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. He's already homered here in this one.
1 ball, no strike.
Squirts away a little bit. Jenkins off of first with 2 away.
Now Felix Bautista.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Here comes Max Muncy. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. That just misses. Now 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
2 on, 2 outs. In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The pitch. That one misses. And now it's 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I'm just trying to get out of this inning right now.
Stays
1 run
alive.
is nothing. 1 run is nothing.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Good job to fight that one off. And they're all loaded up.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
So bases all loaded up. Fernando Tatis Jr. will hit next.
There it was, a high
ball,
velocity
1 strike.
fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the
1-1.
previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And that
No,
misses.
that missed. That's a ball.
And that's ball 2.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Comeback time, baby. About to do the comeback.
Now pitching. Trevor Hoffman.
Out to short.
And
De
that's
La
not how you
Cruz
do a comeback.
Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th. And next is the designated hitter, Babe Ruth. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a foul out of play. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Inside,
in.
just missed. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. What a stop. Nicely done for the out. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. 1 for 3. That one drilled left field, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
I'm a boop and a blast away, baby. Come on.
So runner at second, 2 down. Vladimir Guerrero getting ready to hit. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Right through there for his strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. De La Cruz at second with 2 down. Struck him out looking. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to hit.
Oh, the rally glasses right there.
That one ripped. That'll make it out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 9-5. Digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. That one hammered left field. That's back there. That one is gone. A laser to left. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 10-5. So new pitcher on now, Ryan Walker. He's into the game with the bases empty.
After a loss like this,
backed off the plate that time.
I'm like George Steinbrenner. I'm about to trade off the whole team right now.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
To the right side. He steps on the bag. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
I usually never give up this.
Now here is Mark McGuire.
I usually like lose 2-1, 3-2. Very close.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And that is out number 2.
This is totally unacceptable.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
I've never given up 10 runs like this. Sometimes
can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning.
So the only thing I can do right now is score 5 runs. Hey, good morning, Brandon Schultz. How you doing? Good morning. Let me know if you can hear me.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Hoffman back to work. There's a strike. Hoffman, a 6-foot righty. He features a changeup, a 4-seamer, a cutter.
There we go. Slider, here we go. Here's the rally.
He's going to start this rally. Gets down, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Into center.
Drops.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Here we go. Here we go.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second for 1. Now to first, and it's a double play.
The dream is over.
That's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
Ramirez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the 9th. Edge of the zone for a strike. 1-2. That one missed. This could end it. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
driven out to center. Way back there. And gone! And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they close the gap. It's 10-7. At the plate, Bryson Stott. On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game.
Oh, we saw both teams come ready to swing it in this one, and they found a lot of success. Couple of touchdowns up on the board today. Pretty amazing, and it turned out to be a close one, considering all the runs put up. Really wild.
I got to see my offense
10-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show,
my pitching staff, on the other hand,
saying so
very
long.
horrible. Manny Ramirez, thank you for joining the show. Thank you. All right. It's 2 minutes. Let me fix this lineup. Cody, you're gone. You're gone. You're gone. I need fast. I put Willie Mays out there. I might give Willie Mays a chance, but I don't want these old set. Manny, you're staying. Babe Ruth, you're staying. Mark, you're staying. Vlad, you're staying. This guy, 84. I don't know. He hasn't done that much. This guy doesn't play second base. I don't know if I'm going to keep Jason Dominguez, but definitely changing this pitching staff. George Kirby, you have a sinker. You're welcome to the show. I don't like these Chinese pitchers or Japanese pitchers. Logan Gilbert, you have a sinker? No, you don't. Sonny Great. My Clay Bocolt. Let me see. Sinker. Clay Bocolt, welcome to the show. Chase Dolander, sinker, you staying. CC, I'm going to hold on to you. And Ubaldo. Okay, this is the problem here. I need Billy Wagner on my team. Which is the guy that gave up all those home runs? This guy, Griffin Jacks? You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. I never want to see you on my team ever again. Who else was bad? Kate Smith? Let me see. Was he bad? Was Kate Smith bad? 10 ERA. You're gone. You're gone. Let me go. I gotta go buy some new players. Filters. I need another closer. 14,000 for Kenley Jensen. It's too much. Oh, Emmanuel Class 15,000. Emmanuel Class A. Mason Miller. Mark Davis. Should I get Mark Davis again? I should buy this idiot again. Ryan Presley. I need arms, folks. I need arms. Alright. What's the other guy? David Robertson. He has a sinker. He doesn't have a sinker, though. I don't like his pitches. No. I'm not spending that money if I don't like the pitches. No. I think I'm going to go get this guy. Emmanuel Classe. Cutter, slider, fastball. Should we give him a try? I don't know. Pitching is expensive right now. Shoot. Pitching is very expensive. Should I get Josh Hader? Do I have Josh Hader? Should get Josh Hader. Oh, pitching is very expensive. Okay, I I got Josh Hader on the team. Take out this guy, Nen, and put Josh Hader. Alright. I mean, what can I do? This is my team right now. I don't have that many options. And I don't have that much stubs left. Let me see. See, I completed this collection, complete live series. I got San Francisco done, the Rockies, St. Louis, Brewers, Reds, Sox, Twins, Mariners, Marlins, Nationals, Rays, Red Sox, Orioles, and the free agents. I got them done. So Cleveland, and Jose Ramirez. I had him and I sold him for $90,000. Look how much he's worth right now, $133. On the other hand, Emmanuel Clase, he went down in price. So I pretty much completed most of these. Or I could get this guy, Mason Miller, and complete the set for the Oakland Athletics right here. So Oakland is the next one that I can complete. Yeah, I have no pitching, no relief pitching, but let's go try another one, folks. Let's do one more. Let's do another one. I don't want to say one more, just do another one. What stadium? What stadium? I don't know. Let's play at Ship It. That's the we were playing at before with the home runs. I like stadiums like that. Ship It. There's a park that I always win at. Let me see. The Laughing Mountain. With the roller coaster in the back. Yeah, right here. Not a Laughing Mountain. It's the one with the roller coaster. There's one with the roller coaster in the back. They took it off. This one. Bayfront Park. Or is it Laughing Mountain? I think it's Laughing Mountain. Huh. No, I think it was the roller coaster one. I always win at this Bayfront Park. I always win here. Or is it Laughing Mountain?
We're live from Bayfront Park. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Chicago going up against Ecuador. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill here today, Clay Buchholz.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go? Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And that's through there for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. The 0-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Ground ball left side. Slings it across. 1 up, 1 down. And now here is Ellie De La Cruz.
The third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's out number 2. Bellinger up to hit. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. Not close
1-1.
with that one, and now it's even 1-1.
Okay.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Rutschman down to first with it. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here with my pal Singy. On the hill here today, Chase Burns.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Ripped to first, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Line drive, base hit down the line.
Here we go.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Ellie De La Cruz, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1-2's the count.
And that
Ball
just
inside.
misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Back there. Say goodbye to that one.
Yeah.
He sends it out of here. It's 2-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. That's outside, and that's ball 1. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
1-1.
In the air, right field. Soler running hard to get it. Puts it away for the out.
Too excited.
2 away. Willie Mays digging in now. And takes low for ball one.
Hey! 1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
That was bad. That was bad.
Alonso pulls that one down, and that is that. And we're back. Top of the second. Here's Pete Alonso.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Out towards left center. Mays has it sized up. He's got it. And there's one away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. In the air to left, down the line.
Oh, man, he's too slow.
And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
This to third, and that squirts through.
Two consecutive base hits for this team. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now here is Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the second. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he got him. Wow, what an end to the inning.
Double play.
Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Now this is in the air down the line.
Hola, perdida.
And that drops
Soy
foul.
yo.
Here's your 1.
Ball.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more
Hola,
pitchers that
perdida.
can reach that
Soy
now
yo.
than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Manny Ramirez at the plate and takes high there.
What's going on here?
On the ground to third. Whips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Soler in his 10th season, 33 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Buchholz back to work. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
You know, Luke, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
The next pitch misses, and a count 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Up the middle. Stop. Fires over to first. And one away in the top of the third.
Hola,
and
perdida.
here comes the power hitting
Soy
catcher,
yo.
Gary Sanchez.
Porque.
In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of
One ball, no
process.
strikes.
And if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow.
Ball.
Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard.
That missed. That's
Oh,
a ball.
come on, man. 3-0.
3-0.
Come on.
Next offering is fouled back. The 3-1. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. It's 2-1.
I knew it was a mistake.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. First time up, he grounded to third. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
And that one wrapped foul.
You see, I just threw that cutter up and in.
One out,
And they hit a
bases
home run.
empty, and
Almost hit a
in.
home run.
We're here in the top
I saw
half
him
of
throw
inning
this
number
cutter
3.
up and in.
And that one hammered. That's back. That one is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 2-2.
Oh, man.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home
Brand
run.
new ball game.
Next to
Brand
hit,
new ball
Ellie
game.
De La Cruz. He was a strikeout victim his first time. High fly ball out to left field. Ramirez makes the catch. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And first offering is fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Mays going back. Way back. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. Their third home run of the inning. And they jump out front. It's 3-2. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Fly to center his first time. On the mound now, Billy Wagner.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. Strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Tosses across to first. Out number 3. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The changeup missing, and it's 1-2. Got him looking, and that's the first out. Back to the top of the lineup, and now Derek Jeter. Fought off foul. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab, 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Babe Ruth. Singled and scored his first time. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And 1-2.
1-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Gleyber Torres. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. This one in the air, center field. Mays sizes this one up. They got it for out number 2. Gunnar Henderson digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. That's a little bit low.
That's a ball.
And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. Bottom 4, and the batter now, Elly De La Cruz. And a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
No, that's in.
And a good eye there.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And makes the grab. And there's one down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. And that is downstairs. 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through that one.
1 and 2's the count.
Popped up right side. Alonso under it. He hauls it in. 2 away. And now the center fielder, Willie Mays. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Cut on and missed at 101.
1-1.
Strike 1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Sorry, I was distracted.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the right fielder, Jorge Soler. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Nope. Ball.
That one in triple digits.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Here is Gary Sanchez. He's already homered in this game.
Perdida. Soy yo.
Right side. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Mark McGuire.
Perdida. Soy yo. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get hyped. This is it, folks. This is it.
And that one missing low.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And he blows that one by him at 100. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
1-2.
Got him! He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Adley Rutschman. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Yeah, that's fouled off. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Soler makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Now at the plate, Manny Ramirez. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
High fly ball, right field. Soler in position. Nabs it, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz. De La Cruz goes 6 feet 5 inches, 23 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Ground ball right side. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw, and he's safe at first. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now Pete Alonso. And there's a strike. Part of what makes Hader's fastball so unique is that he gets carried on the fastball up in the zone, and yet he grips it like a sinker. So technically his fastball is labeled as a sinker. 2 on, 1 out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
On the ground, could be two. Flips it. There's one. Wide throw, pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Unbelievable.
1 for
Hopefully
2.
my defense doesn't cost me this game right now.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled
Yeah, I think
foul.
this guy hits
That's
us
out
up
of
and
play.
in. I gotta
Well, if
stay
he's
away
going to
from
steal
that.
second, you want him to
Alright,
go
no
early
more
in the
fast
count.
ball.
That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the
Circle.
Runner on the go. Down
Alright,
to
one
ball
more strike.
here.
I'm a
Rolls
strike
foul.
away from this jam. See, I get him with the slider.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Got him.
And he
Got
chases
him.
that one. Huge strikeout there.
Here we go, team. Here we go, team. Hey, 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 hey.
And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. This is Bryson Stott. Burns back to work. Missed with a
Man,
changeup.
this guy's
Ball
batting
1.
143, yo.
And another ball.
Ball, that's high.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
This one in the air. Sanchez should have this one. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him instead of
He dives, but he can't make the catch. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Babe Ruth. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that one fouled off.
pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with
Yeah,
that
I'm getting
arm
a bit
action.
desperate over here. I gotta stop that.
Swing,
Am I?
high fly ball,
Am I
right
getting
field.
desperate?
That one back.
Am I getting
That one on its
desperate?
way, and it's
Bang! Am I
A
getting
solo
desperate? Yes,
shot.
I am. Baby.
And we're level.
We can
It's
tie up the
3-3.
game. Brand new ball game.
So it's all
Yes,
tied
I'm
up
getting
thanks to
desperate.
the home run. Here's the third baseman,
Come on, Ellie,
Ellie De
follow
La
that up.
Cruz. And that
No, that
misses.
missed. That's the ball.
And that's
You
ball
woke up
1.
the sleeping.
2 down,
beast.
bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Fastball for a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
That's the ball.
Just missed.
What's good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's the 3rd out. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Slider right there.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Strike 2.
0-2.
And he takes it himself for the out. So digging in, Jorge Soler. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Guerrero sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. There's Gary Sanchez. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And it's fouled away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. That's 99 at the knees. This one in the air, right field. Soler running hard to get it. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Willie Mays.
Number 24, Willie Mays.
Out towards right center field. Soler coming on. And he misses it. It drops in. Throw back in, holds him at
What
first.
a lucky break.
So just a single.
Oh,
What a
started and
lucky
ended pretty
break
quickly.
there.
No messing around right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
One down. Mark McGuire now at the plate.
Number 44.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. That one in triple digits.
Well, we call that keyholing, even though it's right there. And look,
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
One ball, two strikes.
Sanchez throws. Too late. Stolen base.
now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
You almost tricked me there.
Full count.
Man at second. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
I can't believe I fell for that. I can't believe I fell for that one. No way. Oh, I could punch myself right now. That was a ball. Up high.
Ball
And I
one
chased
there.
it. He threw the same one
Two
right now.
down. Go ahead run in scoring position. That's down and in.
Ball.
And now
Drop.
right, and it stays
Damn.
fair. Around third. He scores and they have the lead.
Big RBI for him right there. Nice.
I could have went for second, but he's been thrown out before. He's very slow, so I didn't want to risk it too much.
Line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next to hit, Manny Ramirez.
Oh, the adrenaline's
Big
pumping
Manny.
right there.
No
Pretty
strike.
good fastball. Unfortunately, it got
Oh,
away from
come
him.
on,
He's
that
gonna
was
have to
disgusting.
corral things a little bit.
One
That
and
was
one.
stupid of me.
On the ground, out to short.
There
And
you
it
go,
finds
Big Manny,
its way
baby.
through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Back-to-back base hits. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
That's the ball.
Stott in the box now as he leaves that one up high. In the air, left field. Hernandez settles
This is his
underneath
last-
it. And he makes the catch.
That's the last time he plays
And
second
that's the
base. You're
inning.
done. You're done after this game. You're done.
We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1-1.
Now a slow roller to second. Stop. Got him on the off-balance throw. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And here is Ellie De La Cruz. He was late there, strike 1.
Two-seam fastball has been very
0-1.
consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate in some really good arm side run.
And downstairs. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1-2.
Ground ball to the right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way.
Ellie on his way to second. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Down the line, it's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score.
Couple of singles back to back. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the.
Devin Williams gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Alonso swings through it for strike one. That's off the mark. 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
1-2.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Shohei Ohtani will hit next. Bellinger goes in the dirt. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. There's the strike.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That missed by a lot. Now 2 balls and a strike. Late swing, foul to the left.
Here we go. Here we go. I gotta get out of this inning alive.
Tied at 4. In the dirt. Runner holds, and it's a full count. 3-2 now. He fouls it off. Will do it again. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. And they get Ohtani for the out.
Here we go, folks.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Fly ball to right. Soler gets under it. And there's 1 down.
I can't be doing this, man. Like,
and now the DH, Babe Ruth.
I can't be doing this.
He's a big, strong guy. Can
Swinging
untie
at
this
first
game
like that.
with one swing.
This is not Diamond Dynasty. Come on.
Just off the inside edge.
You don't
I'm
want to get
playing
beat
like
by
I'm
a
playing
fast
Diamond Dynasty. I'm playing ranked humans.
ball in,
and
he spits on that one.
Instead of waiting for my pitch.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
I'm upset at myself right now.
Next pitch misses,
I know better than
and it's 2-1. Hard hit, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Damn, I went too low. A little bit higher, and I would have hit that.
And there's 2 down.
I would hit it in the gap at least.
Vladimir Guerrero, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Wait for your pitch, Vlad. Right in the middle.
Up and in, ball 1.
1-0.
And fouled off.
Swinging at dumb pitches.
Worm burner into the outfield
I got
for
lucky
a knock.
with that one. I got lucky with that one.
On to second, and he throws it away.
I got lucky with that one.
Well, just a nice job coming through and a pretty high leverage.
Oh, shit. Julio Rodriguez. I see Julio could come through.
Spot right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Go-ahead run at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Making a move at second base. Pinch running here. Gunnar Henderson.
Number 2. Gunnar Henderson.
Ripped on a line.
Yes, 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 yes!
Fair ball. 1 runs in. Coming around third is Guerrero. The relay to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Williams back to work. Inside. And that is ball 1. New pitcher on here, Matt Strom.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance.
Jeter, 1 at second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make.
Runner takes off in the dirt, blocked. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Outside low, and now 2-0. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Ramirez pulls it in on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Jimmy Garcia on the pitch here.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches.
Safe, and with 2 outs, the tying run is at third.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. The tying run is 90 feet away. Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving. And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at bat. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. 1 strike away. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very
sorry that I was quiet.
game.
I walked
the when you can take the lead.
The other guy, because Teoscar Hernandez is a better hitter. But I was going to use the psychology against him. And I was not going to throw anything he could hit. I'd rather just walk him again, too. So I walked Gary so he could get more desperate. Like, I got 2 runners on. Because I think the same. So with Teoscar Hernandez, he's getting desperate. That's what I was just throwing slow pitches. So you could just think. And, yeah. I thought I was quiet there, folks. I was like, all right, I'm going to walk this guy, but I'm not going to give him anything to hit. Sinkers down, low, low, low. And then for Teoscar, just slow circles and curves. Because the guy is thinking. He's desperate. The runner is on third, 90 feet away. So he's like, any contact is going to score this guy. So he just wants to hit it. So that was it. That was the last one. See? Game over. That was a good game. Well, I needed that win. Wow, what a game, right? Let me know in the chat. That was a good game. Wow, what a game, man. I was losing. Then I struck the three runs in the 3rd inning. I was winning for a few 3 innings. I was happy. Then these guys tied it up. They took the lead. They tied it up, took the lead, and then I was like, I came back. We got to run. Yeah, look. No, I took the lead. Sorry, what was I reading? I took the lead. 2 runs in the 1st inning. They struck 3 runs in the 3rd. I was losing for a few innings. Then I tied it up, took the lead. They tied it up, and then I took the lead. That was a good game right there, folks. It's a ranked season right now where we're 2-1. My heart was like stopping. So you can imagine in a real game what these athletes go through. That's why they get paid the big bucks, to be honest, right? For our entertainment. But, man, you're on that pitcher mound. Like, when I'm playing Diamond Dynasty on the computer, it's a game. But when you're playing against other people on ranked, it's a different ball game, folks. Hey, did I get a? Oh, let's open some packs. One pack. Let's see if we get lucky. You never know. Another pack. Damn, no diamonds. That's no diamond. 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 What can this be? Yeah, jersey. Let me see if that's one of those I could collect over here. Where's that jersey? Unless I collected it already. What happened to that jersey I collected? That's weird. Alright. I think I still need some pitching. Walker Bueller. Should I get Walker Bueller? I don't want to spend this kind of money right now. Gary Crochet, on the other hand. Let me see. Super Sync. He's 6,000 right now. It's not a bad buy, actually. At 6,900. Get me a nice starting pitcher. Better than what I got right now. Max Free too. I should get them. See, but these cards they'll go down in price in about a week. When the new ones come out, they start giving these packs away. And I learned my lesson from the Pipeline series. Like these cards right here, right? This guy right here. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, folks. I might play another Gran Turismo. Like baseball, I can only play it for so much. Let me put some music back on. Man, but that last game. That's why I'm like, I'm trying to come down from that last game right now. That was a good game. After that disappointing stinker in the second game, I needed that win, folks. I needed that win. I'm just gonna start playing in the mornings though, cause right now two for one. Let's do one more. We could do ship it. See, I told you guys, that park, I always usually win in this park. It's like my home field advantage right here. I maybe lost like 1 or 2 games out of like 50. But this map right here has always been my go-to map. Damn, opponent found already. This guy has a bunch of goats.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball.
2-15.
It's the Dreamers taking on the Heat.
This guy's 2-15.
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
I'm hyped for this matchup now. Kind of wish I should have picked Ship It. Would have hit a bunch of home runs.
Just about set to go now. And on the hill, CC Sabathia.
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And it gets by him. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. Not in time. He's
unbelievable.
safe.
Unbelievable,
man. Swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And now, Gunnar Henderson. Swing
so you don't never underestimate your opponent.
He was out front that time.
1-1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Kicks and fires. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Devers getting ready to hit.
He's desperate right now. He's desperate to get that run home.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles.
So I'm just going to go wrap it all over the plate.
Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Yelich at the dish. That misses, and that's ball 1. And that skips in the dirt. De La Cruz on third with 2 out. That one misses, and it's 3-0. So now 2 on and 2 outs. Here's Riley Green.
I don't
Maybe
like
a little loss of focus
Sabathia.
on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
On the ground. Stop. Tosses to first.
As I was fielding that ball, I took a quick look how many outs I had. It was a double play. Sometimes, like I've made that mistake before of like throwing it to
Back
first
here
without
with my
checking,
pal Siggy.
and I could have done an easy double play to get me out of there.
Shane McClanahan. What do you got on him, Chris?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters
always
off
good to know
balance.
how many
So we'll
outs.
see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Fly ball down the line.
I went too low.
And that will drop foul.
I went too low right there.
And now 2-2.
I'm taking pitches from this guy. I'm gonna make him work, man.
Jeter
Make
watches
him work.
that
Make
pitch,
him work,
miss the
man.
strike zone for a ball.
We're going overtime, buddy. It's only the first inning.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
There we go.
That one ripped
Get that
right
mistake,
center
baby.
Field. Back there.
Go, 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 go.
Hits the fence. Now around second, going for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Love how he became
Waiting
a
for that
really
mistake,
tough out
folks.
with 2 strikes right
If
there.
I could play like
Textbook
this every
back
game.
control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and
Like
just
that at
barreled
bat,
it up, went the other
take
way for the
pitches.
knock.
Take pitches and wait for that right pitch. I need to start.
And a swing and a miss.
Man,
Damn,
91
I can't
on the
talk
slider
and chew
right
gum
there.
at the
That's
same
a hard
time.
one. That's a low-end fastball for some
maybe
pitchers.
I
Swing
can.
and a ball lifted in the air.
Maybe
Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third.
Dude, so slow,
The throw is offline, and he's in to score.
So
On the
slow.
board first, it's 1-0. Now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz. Hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Vladimir Guerrero now at the plate.
Guerrero.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Has room, and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right
I
fielder,
think I might take out
Taylor
CC
Ward.
Sabathia soon. If he gives it one more hit, I'm taking him out. I have no patience for this guy.
Swings through that.
0-1.
No patience with CC. And I feel like he's going to give up this lead.
And he's down 0-2 as he...
This guy's throwing 78s at me. Le dicen que esto de la.
He swings through it. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
I told you guys I had no patience for this.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Felix Bautista.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man.
Like, I'm just going to throw heaters and
game,
crazy
I'd say
pitches at this
spin
guy
rate's
right now.
very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Way
Make him go
out
crazy
front
right
for
now.
strike 2. Got it. One away. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And he pops up the bunt. De La Cruz makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4
rapid
pitches,
speed,
2
man.
outs. That is an excellent pace.
Nathaniel
CC
Lowe
Sabathia was
stands
putting
in
me
with
to
2
sleep,
away
man.
as he takes a ball. And a big swing and a miss. Tying run
1-1
is at first. Here at the top of the second. Popped up left side. De La Cruz on the move. He makes the grab. And that is that.
Baile.
And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays.
You can talk metrics and all that stuff.
We're another victory, guys. Another
But
victory.
no matter what,
3 victories, 1 loss. What a way to start the season. One more, right? 3-1. Look at that record, folks. 3-1. Equiminicans. The hell is an Equiminican? So this park is like my, like I don't really, I don't really lose in that park. So yeah, so I'm taking out the pitchers that I don't like. Jake Arrieta was actually pretty good. Yeah, I'll take Jake. Chase Dolander, he has a sinker. I'm gonna keep him. Let's go to rank. Let's do this. Oh no, not CPU. Rank. What? Rank. Trying to get to All-Star. I want to get to World Series. You guys think I can make it to World Series? Let's see. Bayfront Park. That's been my park.
Live from Main Street Field, MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Heat and the Gators. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
He has better cards. He has better. He has more experience. This might be a tough one, folks. This is not an easy one.
Just
this guy
about
has
set
uniforms.
to go now. Getting the nod
He has
in
a
this
good
one,
pitcher.
Max Scherzer. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And there's a strike on the outside corner, and the count 1-1. Swing
Wow, what a
miss.
spin on that pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Scherzer gets the punch out. 1 away. And now Derek Jeter. Line drive, pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Now a chance for Babe Ruth.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ruth measures 6 feet 2 inches, 38 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. And now 2-0.
No strike.
There's a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And now 2-2. And misses inside. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, Jake Arrieta.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count. And to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Just couldn't keep it fair down that right field line. And with his speed, if that's a fair ball, it's 2, maybe 3 bases.
fouls it off. Still 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Merrill slings to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
One out, base is empty. This to center field. Guerrero hustling after it. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
Yeah.
2 outs, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Man, I was holding my breath on that one. Man, it felt like 10 minutes and it's only been 2 outs.
Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Way high. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball right side, but that rolls foul. Misses off the inside, and now it's 3-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And there's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Mark McGuire now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Nope, outside.
And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering is outside. Next one misses, and a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Backdoor slider, baby. Hey. Ginger.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Max Scherzer back to work. In the dirt, ball 1. That clips the corner.
Ball 2.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That ball's foul.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Verdugo running hard. Corrals it. 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Here's Adley Rutschman. That pitch gets the inside corner. It's 0-1. Fastball for a strike. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Rutschman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Goes down looking. Mark McGuire will hit next. And that drops in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a...
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the center fielder, Jason Hayward. Arrieta back to work. Cut on and lifted in the air. Rodriguez settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Now it's Alex Bregman. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. There's a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down. Here's Alex Verdugo. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Willie Adames stands in. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Not even close there. And 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And we're back. And now it's going to be Jackson Merrill. Max Scherzer goes to work. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Late with the swing there. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one drifts inside. Mad Max notches the K. So the batting order turns over. Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. That catches the corner. gets to it onto first.
He's
Out.
out.
2 away now after the drop third strike. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. He's 0 for 1. And that's in the
Ball
dirt.
one, no strikes.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fair ball.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't look around it too much. He was able to keep it fair down the line.
Here. It'll be game over.
Ruth takes a
If I could
ball
go
and
deep
stands
here,
in for the second
It'll
time.
be game over.
That one fouled off.
It'll be game over. Watch. 2-run home run. He'll quit.
Just
Ball, that's off
missed.
the plate.
And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. In for a strike. 0-1. Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the grab, 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana.
Second baseman,
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
That one ran inside, almost got him. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
That one in the dirt, and that's ball 3. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop third strike, 2 gone.
Dang, he
So
fell for
digging
that
in,
one?
Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there.
Wow,
and
what a
that's
nice
strike
slider.
1.
Fastball up and in.
Inside and hit him.
I got him.
Well, right now he's thinking, man, I wish that would have been an off-speed pitch, but instead a fastball, and you can tell that hurts a little bit.
Here's the charter member of MLB's 50-50 club, Shohei Ohtani at the plate.
Yeah, such a memorable night when Ohtani officially reached 50-50. He was playing in Miami and just happened to go 6 for 6 with 3 home runs, 10 RBIs, and 2 stolen bases.
His 2024 was so impressive. There was a brief moment when people wondered, could he reach? He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
That sinker went down. It was going up high, and then it just dropped
And
in.
welcome back to the ballpark.
Big Manny, let's
Start
go.
of the
This is it
fourth.
right here.
Here's the left fielder, Manny
Big Manny's
Ramirez. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball. In the air, left field, down the line. Diving, gets down.
Go.
Extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
There we go. There we go.
Runner at third, nobody out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Adley Rutschman. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Verdugo makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Caught looking his first time up. Left field, Verdugo towards the line. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He thought about tagging, but heads back to third. Mark McGuire getting ready to hit.
That was dumb.
That missed inside. 1-0. Takes a half swing and grounds it to the left side. Sends it across to first. Third out.
I was trying to check my swing there. And, overcommitted, I guess. Oh, fucking tired.
Bottom of the fourth, and here's the first
Probably
baseman,
my last
Mark
game. I'm gonna go to the
McGuire.
chiropractor after this. Yeah, I'll be back later on, guys. Probably do some Gran Turismo. Hitman.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, these guys just
But I wanted to get these early
games
games
this
in.
ball game. So many of
But
their
because
outs
of the
have come from weak
competition.
contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
But I really
you
want
can't
to
do
win
much
this
of
game.
anything with
I'll
those
go out with the win.
locations, and that's been true again today.
Guerrero hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That's in there. That's strike 2. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Alex Bregman. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. And that one's gone. Alex Bregman with a shot to the opposite field. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Alex Verdugo now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball. On to first. That's the third out. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill. Scherzer back to work. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Well, these players looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
It's a leadoff walk.
Wow,
and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Rodriguez in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's one away. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. And a foul ball.
Ooh.
Merrill, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Yay!
A massive home run. It's 3-1. 1 out, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Ooh.
Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. This one's
there we go.
On its way.
This is going to end the game.
Here.
This will end the game. This is going to end the game right here. He's going to
And
quit.
they add a run. It's 4-1. Babe Ruth,
Nope,
the
nope,
next
he's
to hit.
staying on.
Who's
I'm going to
over
have to
2
hit
with a pair
another
of
one.
strikeouts.
I'm going to have to hit another one.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Being aggressive, man. Trying to hit another home run right now.
And that one misses
It's
up
like
and
he's dead
in.
in the water right
And
now.
the count
He's
1
going
and
for
2.
the kill. Going back to back on the pitcher.
Next offering misses down and away.
That slurve ain't slurving. Your slurve ain't slurving anymore.
There's a swing and a drive.
Hittable right
there,
now.
and now maybe extra bases.
I'm going to stay at first.
The relay.
Nope.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So a man at first. Manny Ramirez will hit next. 1 for 2.
Yeah, I might still need Babe Ruth.
There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one is upstairs. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Scherzer gets the punch out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. That clips the corner.
One hit, one little bloop.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Shoot, should have never went for that one. Any fastball I'm hitting.
Fights that one away, still 1 and 2.
Ooh,
Fouls it back
I
with
missed
2
out
strikes.
on that one. I missed out on that one. I really missed out on that one.
And that one lifted in
He
the
got
air
me with
center
that.
field.
It's my weakness, guys. I told you that.
Hayward
Fastball
right
up
there
and
to
in.
make the grab. And that is that.
I can't hit that.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now, Willie Adames. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. Fly to left his first time. Strike 1. Out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. Snags it for the 2nd out. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Ramirez. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Tapped softly on the ground. Adames, the throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And the batter now, Mark McGuire. Started to swing, held up. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's
This
back
will
there.
end the game. This is going to end the game right here.
Out of here.
That's the game ender right there.
A soaring
Pack up your
shot
bag,
to center.
end the game.
It's 5-1.
He's going to quit.
Base is empty,
Oh,
one
guess
away.
not.
Jackson Merrill,
I'm gonna
the
have to hit
pride of
another one.
Severna Park, Maryland. Same home.
Told you I'm going to have to hit another one. I'm going to have to hit another one.
On its way.
He's going to quit now. If you don't quit now, I'm going to have to hit another one.
To back.
You want to play this one?
Second home run of the
All right, we're
game.
gonna have to play
It's
this game
6-1.
like He's going to quit. He's going to quit. Oh, he's changing the pitcher.
So 1 out, nobody
All
on.
right, we're gonna
Here's the center
play
fielder,
ball. Let's go.
Julio Rodriguez. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
So the lineup flips over. Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. He's already homered in this game. And ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Way upstairs, and now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. Verdugo going back, and that one is off the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second, and he makes it all the way to third with a 2-out triple.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow right field. Bazana makes the play, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Jorge Soler. And the first offering is not close.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next pitch misses inside. 3 balls, no strikes. And that one clips the corner. And a swing and a miss.
Full count.
And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That ball's carrying. And it is gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they're chipping away. It's 6-2. 1 down. Mark McGwire now at the plate. Righty reliever out of the pen, Jimmy Garcia.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And that one sliced foul. Garcia, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Jason Hayward, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Swing at a ball, line to center. Brings it in for the third out. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the DH.
Earlier said I
Babe
still
Ruth.
need Babe Ruth, and look, he's batting again. I still need him. End this game, Babe Ruth.
Nope. Ball 1.
Hoffman
Ball 1, no
in his
strike.
7th season, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2014. Called strike right there. Just
That's ball
misses. 2-2. That one 95 to finish him off. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Ramirez. That one the other way. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Rutschman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 balls, no
Outside,
strikes,
that's
the
the ball.
count. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that's
Ball,
too
that's
high.
upstairs.
In the air, left field. Verdugo gets under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the 7th, digging in, Alex Bregman. Now he breaks his bat. And it's caught for the out. Alex Verdugo will hit next. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Ball 1 there. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 2 down, base is empty. Willie Adames digs in now, and Adames swings through that one. In the air, right field. Guerrero after it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
There we go. Rank.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Vladimir Guerrero. Hoffman back to work. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul.
No lead is secure in this game. And I'm only 3 outs away.
Ryan. Helsley.
No, 6 outs away.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Yeah, he blew that by me. He's going to be by surprise.
That misses. Now 1-2.
That's a really
ball, 2
good
strikes
job
to
of
count.
laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And now here is Mark McGuire. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Base is
Like I
empty,
wanna go
1
home
away,
already.
and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Jackson Merrill now at the plate. Swing and a miss.
Pitcher, man.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Upstairs.
Spoke too soon, asshole.
That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
There we go. Go home.
Center field.
Go home.
That's back.
Go home.
Tattooed to Tater
Go
Town.
home, baby.
And
4-4-4.
Another homer.
4-4-4.
His third home run of the game, and they add on. It's 7-2. Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Next offering misses, and a count even 1-1. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar
I
gun.
have to get this picture.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game.
We needed that insurance run, man. I'll take it. What an
Ready for
addition
the bottom of
Jackson
the
Merrill
eighth,
has
and here's the
been. I took
catcher,
out
Joe
Byron
Mauer.
Stott. He was an automatic out at second. I put in Jackson Merrill. Guy's producing, smashing today. Oh, wow.
Swing and a high fly ball left field.
This guy's doing
Rodriguez
his job,
on the move to the alley. And a quick out number 1. So up next, Travis Bazzana, 0 for 3.
What was the
A
guy's
fly
name?
out, a
Ryan
ground out,
Hesley?
and a strikeout. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And first offering is fouled off. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
I'm going to have to switch pitches.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Line to left, and foul ball. Good eye in that spot.
Oh, come
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got him swinging.
Got him. Sit down.
Nice job behind the plate
Got
there.
him.
Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
I'm going to have to switch pitches.
In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman. And now a man into scoring position.
Nope, switching pitches. I'm bringing the fireball. Josh Hader.
Josh Hader gets the ball now.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter
heat.
coming up to hit.
Oh,
Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And that heat to Ohtani.
Next pitch in for a strike. And they count 1 and 2.
Ohtani doesn't even know what's going on right now.
Now one missed. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Rutschman on to first in time.
Bam.
So the drop third strike doesn't.
Throw that heat. This guy chases curveballs.
We go to the ninth. Here's the
well, coach.
third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
I'm about to put your team to sleep. I'm glad he's staying on to the end.
And a swing and a miss.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Oh, Griffin Jack. That's the guy demoted.
That one lifted to left. Verdugo running hard. And there's one down.
And I'm
And
batting
now the
like we got a
shortstop,
plane to
Derek
catch.
Jeter.
Let's go. Let's go. We got a plane to catch. Put this team
On the
away.
ground to third. Over to first.
Put
Yeah,
this
they
team
get the
away
out.
already, man.
And next is the designated hitter, Babe Ruth.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Swings and chases a low one there.
Get anything out this park right now.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
There we
Out
go.
towards right center. That's
There
well
we go.
struck. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
All right, let's go, folks. 3 more outs and we got this.
So bottom of the ninth, stepping in, Mark McGuire.
Gotta go through Big Mac.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
So hard to
Mac.
touch.
0-1's the count.
Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. It looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Take your best shot, Big Mac.
That one misses.
Oh,
So a
damn,
leadoff
man.
walk. Man at first. Now here is Jason Hayward.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable.
So they bring on the veteran, Matt.
Let's bring in the big guns, man, because don't put in a righty, don't put in a righty. It doesn't matter because this guy's going to shut it down.
Strong.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
No ball,
McGuire aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering upstairs.
Well, the leadoff man gets
away.
on. You want to
Put him
minimize
away.
the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And there's a hit.
This
Throw
is
back
bad.
in quickly.
This
First
is
and
bad.
second
This
now
is
with
bad.
nobody out.
This is
And
bad.
now it's Alex Bregman
Bregman.
1-0.
in the dirt.
Supposed to be an easy out, easy game.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield.
This is
And they're
bad.
happy to play
This
station to
is
station
bad.
right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. I don't know how he's able to shoot that
This
pitch
is
the other
bad.
way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight
This
it off
is
and still
bad.
get good wood on it.
Unbelievable. If I give up a grand slam, that's 6, 7, and 6. I got to get a double play. I'll give up a run.
Next to hit, Alex Verdugo. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And there's one down.
I understand
Sometimes
the
I load
bases loaded.
Sometimes you got to load the base.
Start licking your
and they
chops,
get
thinking you
they
can
get
hit a
desperate.
4-bagger, but really have to be disciplined and not let the pitcher off the hook.
Yeah.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that's a foul ball. Bases loaded, one away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
See, this is... Oh, man. I gotta change this defense. I gotta change up this defense, folks, because
Next
That's
pitch
a
is
ball.
downstairs.
I gotta change this defense, man. That one out was huge. I needed that out. That was a huge out right there.
1-1.
Because I'm a double play away from winning this game. And I needed that one out. So I keep throwing sinkers because I want that ground ball.
Just missed.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything
All
down.
right, one more strike. I think I'm gonna throw a sinker up high. They could
All
drop
loaded
in.
up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. That one just misses. And it's 3-2. Ball 4. He's walked in a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on.
What you mean forfeited? What happened? How did I forfeit? How did I forfeit that game? That is horrible, man. 3-2. What? All right, I'm out of here, folks. I can't believe that happened. That's unbelievable.